The arrival. In the year 2160, Earth had transformed into a bustling hub of technological advancement and cultural diversity. Cities soared into the sky, and humans explored the depths of their oceans and the vastness of space. Yet, despite these achievements, an undercurrent of fear lingered. Fear of the unknown that lay beyond their atmosphere. Dr. Vina Bizum was among Earth's leading scientists in xenobiology, dedicated to unraveling the mysteries of potential extraterrestrial life. For years, she had authored numerous papers on how various species might respond to first contact. Her work at the Interstellar Communication Facility was driven by a singular ambition: to understand whether humanity was truly alone in the universe. On a seemingly ordinary day in March, Vina was meticulously scanning celestial radio frequencies when an unexpected signal pierced through the static, a series of rhythmic pulses that resonated with an eerie familiarity. Her heart raced as she initiated protocols designed for first contact scenarios. This was it. This could be humanity's moment to shine. However, her excitement quickly turned to confusion when military vehicles stormed into the facility's compound. Soldiers clad in combat gear burst through the entrance, barking orders that shattered the calm atmosphere. Vena's mind raced as she tried to comprehend what was happening. Was this a drill? A hostile takeover? Everyone evacuate! A soldier shouted, grabbing her arm and dragging her toward a military vehicle. We need you, Dr. Bizum. As she was ushered inside, Vena caught sight of General Kilon, a figure she recognized from news broadcasts about military operations in space exploration. His stern expression offered no comfort. Instead, it filled her with dread about what lay ahead. General Kilon. She stammered as they sped away from the facility. What's going on? Why are we being evacuated? There's no time for questions, he replied curtly, his gaze fixed on the road ahead, as they navigated through chaos outside. A city gripped by panic, as news spread about an impending alien encounter. The convoy arrived at a secure military base, where scientists from various fields were gathered in an emergency meeting room. Vina joined them, her mind racing with theories about what could have triggered such urgency. Ladies and gentlemen, General Kilon began, addressing the room filled with anxious faces. We have confirmed that extraterrestrial beings have entered our solar system. Gasps filled the room as disbelief hung heavily in the air. They've mocked us, he continued, his voice steady but filled with intensity. They believe we are weak, insignificant creatures unworthy of their attention. Vina felt a surge of anger rise within her. How dare they underestimate humanity? She had spent her life studying potential alien civilizations, envisioning peaceful exchanges filled with knowledge and understanding, not mockery. We cannot let this stand, she asserted boldly, drawing attention from her peers. We must show them our strength, our ingenuity. The room erupted in discussions as scientists debated strategies while military personnel outlined defense protocols. Vena proposed a plan that combined scientific insight with tactical maneuvers, an approach that would leverage human creativity against their perceived weaknesses. As discussions continued late into the night, Vena felt a sense of unity forming among those present, a shared determination to confront their interstellar adversaries head-on. The next day dawned with renewed vigor as teams were formed to develop technology capable of countering any potential threat from the aliens. Engineers worked tirelessly on weaponry that utilized Earth's natural resources in innovative ways, while scientists focused on understanding alien technology through intercepted communications. Days turned into weeks as preparations intensified. News outlets buzzed with speculation about what these extraterrestrial beings might look like and what their intentions were, ranging from hostile invasions to peaceful exploration. Then came the day when humanity would face its mockers, a day marked by uncertainty, but also by an unwavering spirit that echoed through every corner of Earth. As Vena stood before her colleagues at a makeshift command center, filled with screens displaying real-time data from satellites monitoring alien movements, she felt a surge of hope wash over her. Today, she declared passionately, We will show them who we are. We are not weak. We are resilient. We are creative. We will not cower in fear. Cheers erupted around her as determination ignited within every heart present in that room. A collective resolve to confront whatever lay ahead. Little did they know that this confrontation would not only test their strength, but also redefine what it meant to be human in the face of cosmic adversity. The response. As the sun rose over the military base, a sense of urgency filled the air. The previous day's revelations about the alien presence had sent shockwaves through the ranks of scientists and military personnel alike. Dr. Vina Bism, still grappling with the reality of their situation, gathered her thoughts as she prepared for a crucial meeting. She knew that humanity's response to this unprecedented challenge would define their future. The gathering storm. In the main conference room, a diverse group of experts assembled. Scientists, engineers, strategists, and military leaders filled the seats, each one aware that they were on the brink of something monumental. General Callan stood at the front, his demeanor serious as he surveyed the room. "Ladies and gentlemen," he began, "we are facing an existential threat. These aliens have mocked us, believing we are weak and incapable of defending ourselves. It is our duty to prove them wrong." Vina felt a wave of determination wash over her. She had always believed in humanity's potential to rise above challenges, and now was the time to demonstrate that belief. A call for unity. Vina took a deep breath and stood up to address her colleagues. "We need to unite our efforts," she urged. "This is not just a military issue. It's a scientific one as well. We must combine our knowledge and resources to create a strategy that showcases our strengths." The room buzzed with agreement as various experts began to share their ideas. Engineers proposed developing advanced weaponry using Earth's natural resources, while scientists discussed ways to intercept and decode alien communications. "Let's focus on what makes us unique," Vina suggested. "Our creativity, adaptability, and resilience are our greatest assets. We need to think outside the box." The plan takes shape. As discussions progressed, a plan began to take shape. Teams were formed based on expertise. Scientists would work on understanding alien technology, while engineers focused on creating defensive measures. Military strategists devised tactics that would allow them to leverage their knowledge against an advanced alien force. "Let's develop a communication system that can translate their signals," Vina proposed. "If we can understand their language, we might find a way to negotiate or at least gather intelligence on their intentions." The room erupted in excitement at the prospect of turning the tables on their extraterrestrial adversaries. Ideas flowed freely as everyone contributed to refining the plan. Building human ingenuity. Days turned into weeks as teams worked tirelessly around the clock. Vina led her group in developing algorithms capable of analyzing alien signals, while engineers constructed prototypes for new defense systems. One evening, as she reviewed data from intercepted communications, Vina noticed something peculiar, a pattern emerging within the chaotic signals. It was almost as if the aliens were communicating not just with each other, but also assessing humanity's responses. "Look at this," she exclaimed, pointing at her screen. "These fluctuations could indicate they're gauging our reactions. They want to see how we respond before making their next move." Her discovery sparked further discussions on how they could manipulate this dynamic to their advantage. The first encounter. As preparations continued, news outlets buzzed with speculation about the impending encounter with the aliens. Humanity was gripped by a mix of fear and curiosity. What would these beings look like? What did they want? Finally, the day arrived when they would face their mockers head-on. A massive alien ship had entered Earth's orbit, casting a shadow over cities below. It was an awe-inspiring sight, an enormous vessel unlike anything humans had ever seen. General Callan gathered everyone in the command center for one final briefing before contact was made. "This is it," he said gravely. "We will show them our strength today, not just through weapons, but through our resolve and intellect." The moment of truth. As Vena stood alongside her colleagues in front of monitors displaying live feeds from various locations around the world, she felt both nervous and exhilarated. The alien ship loomed larger on screen as it descended toward a designated landing zone. "Prepare for communication," Vena instructed her team as they activated their newly developed translation system. The moment felt surreal as they awaited a response from the aliens. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the command center, mechanical yet strangely articulate. "Earthlings," it intoned, "we have come to assess your capabilities." Vena exchanged glances with General Kalon. This was their chance to make an impression. "We are not weak," she replied firmly into the microphone. "We are resilient and resourceful. We will not be mocked." The voice paused before responding again, this time laced with condescension. "Your bravado is amusing. Show us your strength." Rising tensions. The challenge hung heavy in the air as humanity prepared for what lay ahead, a confrontation that would test their ingenuity against an alien force that underestimated them. As Vena looked around at her colleagues, scientists who had dedicated their lives to understanding life beyond Earth, she felt an overwhelming sense of purpose swell within her. "We will show them," she whispered under her breath, determination igniting in her heart. With every passing moment, humanity's resolve solidified. They were ready to confront those who had dared to mock them. The stage was set for an epic showdown that would redefine what it meant to be human in an unforgiving universe. The showdown. The calm before the storm. As the sun set over the military base, casting long shadows across the command center, tension hung thick in the air. The atmosphere was electric with anticipation. Humanity was about to confront its extraterrestrial adversaries. Dr. Vena Bism stood at the forefront of this monumental event, her heart racing as she prepared for the showdown that would define their fate. The alien ship loomed ominously in the sky, a colossal structure that dwarfed everything beneath it. Its metallic surface glinted in the fading light, reflecting the colors of Earth's sunset, a stark reminder of how fragile their world felt in comparison. Vena gathered her team of scientists and engineers, each one brimming with a mix of fear and determination. "Today, we show them what humanity is capable of," she said, her voice steady despite the chaos around her. "We've spent weeks preparing for this moment. Let's make it count." The first contact. As they activated their communication systems, a screen flickered to life, displaying a live feed from the alien ship. A figure appeared, a tall being with shimmering skin and piercing eyes that seemed to glow with intelligence. It spoke in a language that was both melodic and harsh, its words translated into English on the screen. "Earthlings," it began, "we have come to evaluate your species. Your response to our presence will determine your fate." Vena felt a surge of anger at the condescension in its tone. "We are not here to be evaluated like specimens," she retorted, her voice echoing through the command center. "We are here to show you our strength." The alien paused, seemingly taken aback by her boldness. "Strength? We shall see." Tactical maneuvers. With those words hanging in the air, General Kalon signaled for action. Teams sprang into motion, executing their carefully crafted strategies. Engineers activated defensive systems designed to protect Earth from potential attacks, while scientists monitored alien communications for any signs of aggression. "Prepare to deploy our drones," Kalon ordered, his voice firm and commanding. "We need to show them we're not defenseless." Drones equipped with advanced weaponry soared into the sky, forming a protective barrier around key locations on Earth. Vena watched as they ascended, a mixture of pride and apprehension swelling within her. This was it, the moment they had all been waiting for. A show of force. As the drones patrolled the skies, Vena's team continued to analyze data from intercepted signals. They discovered patterns indicating that the aliens were gathering intelligence on humanity's capabilities. "Look at this," one of her colleagues exclaimed, pointing at a screen filled with complex graphs and charts. "They're trying to assess our technological level. We need to give them something to think about." Vena nodded in agreement. "Let's show them our ingenuity. We can't rely solely on brute force. We need to outsmart them. With renewed energy, Vena's team brainstormed innovative tactics that would highlight human creativity and resilience. They decided to create a holographic simulation that would project various scenarios showcasing humanity's achievements, from art and science to technology and exploration. The holographic display. As they worked tirelessly to prepare the holographic display, Vena felt a sense of hope blossoming within her. This was more than just a demonstration. It was an opportunity to communicate humanity's essence, to show the aliens that they were not just beings of war, but also creators and thinkers. Finally, after hours of preparation, they activated the holographic display. Images flickered to life. Breathtaking landscapes from around the world, historical achievements like landing on the moon, and artistic masterpieces that captured the beauty of human expression. "Let this be our message," Vena said as she watched the display unfold before her eyes. "We are not just weaklings. We are creators." The alien response. The alien figure reappeared on screen as they activated the holographic display. Its expression was inscrutable as it observed the images projected before it. "What is this?" it asked, its voice tinged with curiosity rather than mockery. "This is who we are," Vena replied confidently. "We are capable of great things, of love, creativity, and resilience." The alien remained silent for a moment before responding. "Impressive," it admitted reluctantly. "But can you defend yourselves? A test of strength." With those words, an array of smaller ships emerged from behind the main alien vessel, sleek crafts that glided effortlessly through space toward Earth's atmosphere. "Prepare for potential engagement," General Callan shouted as alarms blared throughout the command center. Vena's heart raced as she realized what was about to happen. This was no longer just a test of communication, but a battle for survival. "We'll show them our true power," she declared as teams scrambled to their stations. The battle begins. The first shots were fired as drones engaged with alien ships in a dazzling display of lights and explosions against Earth's darkening sky. Vena watched in awe as humanity's ingenuity came alive. Drones maneuvered with precision, while engineers coordinated their movements from below. "Keep an eye on their formations," Vena shouted into her communicator. "We need to anticipate their moves." As chaos erupted outside, Vena remained focused on her mission, to ensure that humanity's message reached these beings who had dared to mock them. A turning point. Amidst the chaos of battle, something unexpected happened. One of the alien ships began broadcasting signals similar to those intercepted earlier, patterns that hinted at communication rather than aggression. "Wait," Vena called out as she analyzed the signals coming through. "They might be trying to negotiate." General Callan hesitated, but then nodded decisively. "Let's see what they want." Vena quickly coordinated with her team to respond using their newly developed translation system, while ensuring defensive measures remained active. An unexpected proposal. As communications were established between both sides once more, an unexpected proposal emerged from the alien leader. A challenge rather than outright war. "Earthlings," it stated through their communication link, "if you wish for peace and understanding rather than destruction, prove your worth through intellect rather than force." Vena felt a mixture of relief and determination wash over her. This was an opportunity not just for survival, but for understanding. A chance to redefine a relationship with these beings who had initially mocked them. "We accept your challenge," she replied firmly. "But know this, we will not back down easily." With those words echoing in her mind, a promise forged between worlds, Vena knew that humanity was ready for whatever lay ahead. The turning point. A new challenge. As the tension in the command center reached a fever pitch, Dr. Vena Bizem felt a mix of anxiety and determination coursing through her veins. The alien leader's proposal for a challenge instead of outright war had shifted the dynamics of their encounter. Humanity was no longer merely defending itself. It was now in a position to prove its worth through intellect and creativity. "Prepare the simulation," General Callan commanded, his voice steady despite the pressure mounting around them. "We need to showcase our capabilities in a way that resonates with them." Vina nodded, her mind racing with ideas. This was an opportunity not just to defend Earth, but to redefine how they were perceived by these extraterrestrial beings. She gathered her team, and they began brainstorming various challenges that would illustrate humanity's ingenuity. The simulation begins. After hours of preparation, the team had crafted a series of tests designed to demonstrate human creativity and problem-solving skills. They decided on 3 main challenges: engineering feats, artistic expression, and scientific innovation. Each challenge would highlight different aspects of humanity's strengths. As they set up the holographic display, Vena felt a surge of hope. "This is our chance to show them that we are more than just a species capable of destruction," she said, rallying her team. "We can create, innovate, and inspire." The first challenge began with a display of engineering marvels, structures that had shaped human civilization over millennia. They showcased everything from ancient pyramids to modern skyscrapers, emphasizing not just their physical presence, but also the thought processes behind their creation. Alien observers. The alien leader watched intently as the holographic images flickered before it. Vina could see its expression shifting from skepticism to intrigue. "Impressive," it finally said, its voice resonating through the command center. "But can you replicate such feats under duress?" Vina felt a rush of adrenaline as she prepared for the next challenge, a test of artistic expression. "Art is a reflection of our humanity," she explained to her team. "It captures our emotions, our struggles, and our triumphs." They projected famous works of art from different cultures, paintings that conveyed joy, sorrow, and hope. As the images danced across the screen, Vena spoke passionately about the stories behind each piece. "This is what drives us," she declared. "Our ability to feel deeply and express those feelings through creativity is what sets us apart."